The soldier stepped off the bus, his boots heavy with dust and his heart filled with relief. Years of war had ended, and all he wanted was to feel the warmth of home. He walked the familiar road, noticing how the gardens were overgrown and the paint on the doors had faded. When he reached his own house, the windows were boarded, and the yard was silent. No laughter of children, no smell of food from the kitchen. A neighbor told him that his family had moved away long ago, unable to wait any longer. The soldier stood in the yard, clutching the key in his hand, realizing it no longer opened any door. Every morning, Aisha sent her best friend a good morning text. She sent photos of her breakfast, memes to make her laugh, and long rants about work. She didn't know that her friend, Sarah, had died in a car accident weeks ago. Sarah's phone was still in the evidence box at the police station, unread messages filling the inbox. Aisha felt hurt that Sarah wasn't replying, but she kept sending them anyway, thinking she was just busy. It was only when Sarah's mother called one rainy afternoon that the truth came crashing down. Aisha scrolled through their years of chats, tears blurring the words, wishing she had one more reply. An old man sat on a wooden bench at the train station, wearing a neatly pressed suit and holding a bouquet of flowers. Passengers rushed past him, the world moving too fast to notice. He came here every Saturday, waiting for the train that never brought her back. 50 years ago, his wife had left to visit her sick mother in another city, promising she would return by the next train. But she never did. An accident took her life before she could come home. Still, the old man kept his promise to meet her, sitting at the same spot, wearing the same kind smile, and holding the same kind of flowers she loved. For months, a young boy had been saving coins in a glass jar. Every time he did odd jobs for neighbors or skipped buying a snack, he'd drop the coins inside. He wanted to buy his mother a special scarf for her birthday, the one she had admired at the market. A week before the big day, she fell sick and was taken to the hospital. The boy visited her every day, holding her hand and talking about the surprise he had planned. But one morning, he walked in with the scarf in his hands only to find her bed empty. The jar of coins sat forgotten in the corner of his room, now just a reminder of a gift she never saw. A stray dog sat outside the hospital entrance, its fur damp from the evening rain. Every time the doors slid open, it lifted its head, eyes scanning for the face it longed to see. Weeks ago, it had followed its owner here, wagging its tail with excitement. That day, the man was wheeled inside, whispering, "Wait for me, buddy." Since then, the dog had not moved far from the spot. Nurses fed it, strangers tried to take it home, but it always came back. What it didn't know was that its owner had passed away days ago. Still, the dog waited, night after night, for a promise that could never be kept.